walking really fast because I want you to pay attention. Whoever you are, wherever you are, here in this channel, I want to make it super clear, becoming her is about becoming your best self, no matter how much you have in your bank account, no matter how you look like, and it's not about this Pinterest perfect aesthetic, it's about truly accepting yourself and loving yourself for who you are. Also, newsflash, this is not something probably most of you want to hear, but it takes the whole life. So becoming your best self, of course, doesn't happen overnight. That's why I'm creating weekly Becoming Her episodes where I share my personal journey. Becoming her is not always this picture perfect process, at least for me it was not. I felt like an ugly duckling my whole life, like a broken person. But I have finally come to a point where I see my magic. I see most of the time that I'm amazing. Yes, I have flaws, but I finally appreciate myself. I finally love myself. And in this video, I want to show you how I started doing this in a realistic way. Awareness. Start becoming aware of how you think about yourself, what you are doing, how you presenting yourself, are you taking care of yourself? And this might seem a lot, especially if you have never done this, but trust me, small daily steps. If you're not drinking currently enough water, or you are this person who in the middle of afternoon realizes they didn't have anything to eat or drink, then I want you to know there is hope, because I have been you. And now I eat regularly, most of the time I take very good care of myself. But the point is, awareness always starts with starting to pay attention to your body, to your mind, and you can do this with meditation, with slowing down. And I know that in this busy era, so this world, a lot of you have very busy schedules or have a lot of responsibilities, but we all have the time. For me, it started when I started noticing my judgmental thoughts about other women. I was judging another woman because she was wearing very revealing clothes, and I know that I would be judging myself if I was wearing these clothes. This is a very big step for self-awareness, but even noticing small thoughts when you're angry at yourself or you're maybe sad, do you talk down on yourself? So, I'm not enough, I'm broken, I'm stupid, I'm an idiot, or are you kind to yourself? You made a mistake, it happened. I know that I could have done better, but I tried. If you start noticing this, even if not every day, this is an amazing first step into the right direction. Even if you feel you're not a lucky person and everything is happening against you, this is not true. And stop feeling sorry for yourself if you are. Because I have been you. I have been the one who complains, who thinks everything is against her. I watch myself cry, for God's sake, okay? I was watching myself in the mirror sobbing because of some situations, and this was happening for months, for years. I liked being a victim, and if you want to become or start becoming your best self, her, your dream self, however you want to hear it, then you have to stop feeling sorry for yourself. And yes, this is not like pushing a button and now never feeling sorry for yourself again, but you can start trying at least. You can understand that everything is happening for your highest good. Even if it doesn't sound realistic, even if you don't believe it, it is, okay? Have you ever had a situation where you didn't understand why something happened and you were feeling bad, sorry for yourself, and then after some time, maybe years, I hope not, but in this case, you thought, oh my God, that is why this happened. It was all happening for me. Also extreme situations about, for example, bullying or gossiping. Know how it feels, and I'm truly sorry if it ever happened to you. But I want you to know that even these kind of situations are teaching you something, as unfair and cruel it might sound. And I know at the end of the day, they are teaching you how to set boundaries, how to love yourself more. So if you show these people or whoever was, look, this is not how you talk to me, or maybe not even confronting them, but just knowing that this is not who you are. Their opinion does not define you. What they think, it's about them. It's not your business. Every time something in the past happened to me that was not kind or the best, I thought, first of all, my energy is a privilege, my presence is a privilege, I know who I am, I know I'm a good person, and I don't need to prove that. Secondly, even if some bad situation happens, I know this is contributing to me in some way, even if I cannot see it yet. And when you know all of this, boom, magic happens. If you start saying to yourself, this situation might not be what I want it to be, but I know everything is happening for my highest good. Do you see this power shift? Do you see how this truly can make a difference in your life? You need to start, and I do not use need a lot, but you need to start becoming more disciplined. A lot of us simply do not want to do things or think we don't have the time, but honestly, if I showed you my schedule, you would think that I'm doing magic. I mean, maybe I am, you know, maybe I have been a witch all this time and you don't know about it. What I'm saying is, this one is harsh but tough love. If it's important to you, you would take the time. It's as simple as this. And maybe you're rolling your eyes. You don't need to conquer mountains every day. But if you take one step on the mountain, then you have done a lot more than majority of people. So each one step every single day, or even if you forget one day and continue the next one, you are one of the rare ones. Discipline equals self-love. The more you are disciplined, the more you love yourself. But this doesn't mean you have to work every single day and die working. No, this means that you find the right balance of being disciplined, so creating your dream life, enjoying the process, raise your vibration. Start taking care of how you feel. Yes, you heard me correctly. One of the biggest parts of becoming the best version of yourself, the woman of your dreams, is that you constantly, I'm not talking every second, try to see and follow how you feel. Take care of your emotional state. If you feel good, you attract good opportunities. You attract more goodness in your life. This doesn't mean toxic positivity, so you don't have to be happy and dance around the whole day, if that's not you or your personality. But truly start being grateful. Today I had an amazing meal. I could meet with a friend, or I had an amazing coffee. If you had, start thinking in a way that you are lucky. You have things that other people want and would kill for. You are amazing. And if this currently my energy is turning you off because I'm too cheesy or optimistic, this means that you have some judgment. I'm tough love again, but you have some judgment towards, well, raising your vibration. As my experience, I used to be in toxic femininity. I thought it was cool to be passive, to pretend that I don't feel anything, that I do not express my joy or show who I am. But then life happened, and I thankfully woke up and realized I can be this sunny person that I am, with bright personality, so I don't have to pretend I'm something I'm not. Raise my vibration, and I started attracting things that honestly are good for me, and now I'm building a life that is amazing. Take care of your emotional state. Start asking yourself, do I feel good right now? And even if you have a situation where you cannot change where you are, so maybe you're in the office or the faculty, you can still in the break listen to some music, think more positive thoughts. You can still find things that can make you feel better. You always have options. Visualization. Even if it's for a few seconds per day, I want you to start practicing imagining the woman you want to become. How does she speak? How does she dress herself? How does she look? So the first thing I want you to know here is you are not becoming another person. You're simply remembering who you always were deep down inside. And even if you're thinking right now, but Lara, what do you mean, like deep down inside? Like, where is she? I want you to know that all of us are meant to live on our happiest timelines. Even if you're not spiritual, even if you don't understand this or it seems weird, trust me. What this basically means is that your best self already exists. This woman that you admire and think maybe that it's not possible to become her in this lifetime, she already exists, okay? The only thing you basically can do every single day is take one step closer to her, no matter how small. Even if that means you fail, even if that means you look stupid or make mistakes, this is all part of the journey. This is not some perfect becoming her journey. This is realistic. We are all human beings, we all make mistakes, but we're trying our best journey. Secondly, becoming her 24/7 is also not healthy. So yes, it's good if you start being aware, gaining all of this knowledge and visualizing your best self, but do not try to become fixated. Oh my God, I didn't say this as the woman that I want to become, now what? The world will fall apart. And I'm talking here more to me than to you. You can still have fun, you can still be relaxed, just become more aware slowly. And this is truly, when you start doing this, you will separate yourself from the most, because most people do not want to do this. I know there is a general definition about this becoming her woman, so Pinterest again, you see the perfect clothes, you see the perfect makeup, the long beautiful hair, but if that's not you, that's also okay. The only thing that matters here is your definition of becoming her. No matter how you look like, no matter where you are from, how much you have in your bank account, okay? And I'm talking also from personal experience, because I don't have long hair. I mean, I have beautiful short hair, and that's also okay, because I am being myself, and that's all I need to do. It really helps to imagine my best self. For example, she has this thick hair. She's really confident, magnetic. She sets boundaries without any effort. But even if she fails, she tries again. She's wearing a lot of clothes that make her feel the most confident. When she speaks, you can sense the power. So create your own definition of the woman you truly want to become, no matter how weird or not relatable it is to others. The only thing that matters is that it's true for you. The more authentic you are, the more you accept yourself for who you are, even if you don't know yet who you are, that's also okay. Listen to yourself and your intuition. Now, I know this whole system of the world is well created to disconnect us from intuition, basically. What we can do, especially as women, is try to slow down. Even if you're the busiest person alive, you have some breaks, you have some time. Even if it's minutes, even if it's seconds, you can take short breaks. Ground yourself, start being more present, start meditating. I know I said this already in the previous steps, but this is how you start hearing your inner voice, your inner Google Maps. And when you gain access to this voice, so how do you know if it's the intuition talking? It's very quiet. And I know this is a very general advice, I also did not like it, but truly it's like a whisper. And you build your intuition by very simple, small daily decisions. If you truly let yourself decide, what do I want currently? So if you have an option to choose between two meals, if this is a privilege you have, your body or your mind will tell you in some way what it's craving. I'm not talking about chips or fried foods, I'm talking what does my body actually now need? For example, some fresh vegetables. And even if you cannot understand this yet, or you don't yet have the discipline for this, also one way that I started training my intuition was by trusting myself. So completing actions that I said that I will do. It could be as simple as saying I will go to the gym today, and then went to the gym. Now, there's always some way that you can start listening to yourself more. I want you to remember that becoming her, it doesn't need to be this super tough process. It can be fun, it can be relaxing. You can also give yourself free days. I have Sundays for this. And becoming her constantly 24/7, it's not healthy, it's not good for you. It's also sometimes healthy to say, you know what, it's fine. I made a mistake. I'm human. Try to visualize her, so the woman you're becoming. Try to know that you're already her. You're just remembering who you were always deep down inside. Don't forget to subscribe so we can both become her together, and thank you for watching.